Alright guys, so I haven't been uploading because I've been kind of busy, but I'm back, and I'm glad to be back. So today, we're going to be looking at a color change called the snap change, and it is one of the most visual color changes in Magic, and it looks a little bit something like this. So right here, I have 9 of clubs, and if I just give it a wave, it turns into the Joker. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into how it's done. Alright guys, so the snap change requires just 2 ordinary playing cards, and if you wanted to change colors on the back, you can have 2 different colored backs, and it'll have the same effect. You can put it into a trick. It's just very versatile as a move. So obviously I use it just in the performance as just a plain color change. And it looks really cool that way too. So anyway, you have 2 ordinary playing cards here, and you want to stack them together like this. Make sure that the 2 cards are either both facing up or both facing down. If you're changing the color of the backs, they have to be both facing down. But in this case, I'm changing the color of the face, so the both cards should be facing up. All right, so here's what it looks like, kind of, when you look at it from up to down. So it looks like this. Yeah. And from the top, it'll look something like this. With you holding the card like that after you're done. But if you're going like this, if the camera is going from up to down, obviously you can't see it. And if the spectator is sitting across from you, which is normally how you would do it, they wouldn't be able to see it because they would be looking this way, and the card is hidden behind the front card and your hand, right? So to learn this move, it's really simple. You just need to know how to snap. It's just, you don't even need to be able to snap good. It's just like that motion of snapping. You have to learn how to do it, and it's just, you just put it onto this card, and it will work. So here, you want to take your index and your middle finger, place it on top, and you want to place it where the pip is. So these are the pips, and so you want to place your index and your middle right here, and you want to place your thumb in the back. So you want to take the card, not in the middle, don't put it in the middle, just flip it like this, make sure that it's on the pip. But obviously, if you're left-handed, then pretend I didn't say anything, you would be doing it like this. But since most of us are right-handed, this is how you would hold it. All right? And this is what you do. You take your middle finger, and you just slide this card downwards. Here. So let me do this again. You slide your middle finger downwards, and you're done. But obviously, there's some other little techniques that I will tell you now. So, as you're moving your middle finger down, first of all, the cards are going to split like this as you're moving your middle finger downwards, because your index finger, don't move it. Your thumb and your index finger doesn't move, because your thumb and your index is going to be holding this card after you slide this card down with your middle finger like that. You're still going to be holding this packet, which is the second card in your packet, with your thumb and your index, while your middle finger and your thumb is clipping that card right there when you're done. So you want to take this, move your middle finger down, and it'll start to separate like this. And then your index finger doesn't move, and because as you're peeling this card down, you'll realize that it isn't being peeled down like this. It's being peeled down more like in this way. So in a front and downwards motion. So because of this motion, this part of the card will separate too into an angle. And then you want to take the bottom card with your index finger, and you want to separate it like this. And after you're separating this, you want to just keep moving your middle finger downwards until it slides down behind this card like this. And you're basically done. So one more time, holding the card like this, middle finger slides down, and then it'll slide the card this way. So this part will separate. You want to take your index finger, place it right there, and so that this card won't move, because if you don't do it, then you can't separate it. It'll just be like this. If you move both of these fingers, it'll just turn into this. And obviously that's not what we're trying to do. So you move your middle finger down, and then your index and your thumb stays on the bottom card like this, and you keep moving your middle finger down until it slides under this card. Yeah, and so that was the snap change, and a few more tips when practicing this. Obviously it won't come to you very quickly. You will need to practice this many times before you can do it without flashing. And it's difficult to do it in this motion, obviously, because you would be doing it like this when you're doing it to an audience. So you will never be doing it like this, and it's an awkward position, and you would flash most of the time, because if you place your hand even the slightest bit to the right, it'll flash this card. So that's why don't practice it how I'm doing it right now, because it's difficult to get the angle correct. Do it in a mirror in front of you, place a mirror in front of you, and just do it like this. No, my bad. And just do it like this. Yeah. And so yeah, that was a snap change, and see you guys in the next one.